8604 Industrial Biotechnology. In this chapter, we will study about the microbial cell structure and function. So the microbial cell that we are using in our industrial process. So here we will study in detail about the structure and the function of this microbial cell. As we know, the cell is the basic unit of all living organisms, and all living organisms on the earth are made of these cells. Cells are unicellular sometimes, or they could be multicellular. All cells are surrounded by cytoplasmic membrane, primarily composed of lipid and protein. So the cell is actually surrounded by a cytoplasmic membrane that is in turn made of lipids and protein. Nucleic acid, the physical barrier, carries the physical barrier of genetic information. What is inside the cell is we can see in the nucleus there is a nucleic acid, which is the physical carrier of the genetic information that is necessary for the survival, growth and reproduction of that microorganism and this cell. Ribosomes take part in protein synthesis. So the nucleic acid is then converted into the functional form, which is protein, with the help of the ribosomes. We can see that cells are actually divided into two broader categories: the prokaryotic cell, like archaeans and eubacteria, and then the eukaryotic cell, like cell of fungi, protozoa, algae, plants, and even human and animals. Prokaryotic cells are normally less than 5 micrometer in diameter. Prokaryotes rarely possess membrane-bound organelles. Their organelles are free. Most prokaryote cells contain a single chromosome composed of deoxyribonucleic acid DNA, which is located in the region of cell referred to the nucleoid. The prokaryotic ribosomes are 70S. S is the Sedberg unit. Cell division in prokaryote is normally by simply binary fission, so no sexual reproduction occur in these cells. Contain a range of membrane-bound organelles, including mitochondria. So now we are talking about the eukaryotes. They have a range of membrane-bound organelles like the mitochondria, lysozyme, Golgi bodies, extensive endoplasmic reticulum. The DNA of the eukaryotic cell in the form of several linear chromosomes is characteristically complex and histone protein and is housed in a double membrane nucleus. So there is a prominent nucleus for the eukaryote in which this DNA lies. Eukaryotic ribosome, apart from those located within certain organelles, are 80S. So we have studied earlier that the prokaryotic ribosome is actually 70S, while that of the eukaryotic is 80S. Eukaryotic cells divide by a complex process of mitosis, usually have a sexual life cycle involved in the mitosis or reduction division. So what happens in the eukaryotic cell is that sexual reproduction or sexual life cycle actually take place, and the process is known as mitosis, in which the cell divides itself and produces new cells.